Welcome, junior PIs. PI stands for Private Investigator, for those of you who don't know. I am Private Investigator Richardson.
And I'm Private Investigator Bateman.
Are you guys ready to receive your first case?
Okay, you've received the Mission Impossible case. You will be joining us on our expedition to discover the truth of the California mission system. True detectives investigate all areas of the case to make sure we have the necessary information to complete the case file that will be turned into our supervisors.
That's your teacher, by the way.
Make sure you pay attention because you will be our eyes and ears out in the field.
At the end, you will need to put together the case file, so make sure you have your facts straight. Ready? Here we go.
The Native Americans in California lived a simplistic lifestyle within their tribes until the year 1769. They were hunters, fishers, farmers, and gatherers, depending on where they lived in the coast or in the mountain ranges. The men who were primarily the hunters and fishers were taught at a young age to make their weapons of choice, while the women made beautiful baskets that they used to gather berries and other herbs.
Before the missionaries came, the Native American tribes were self-governing, independent, and had their own traditions, spiritual beliefs, and rituals unique to each tribe. Life was good and simple until the Spanish came along and forced the Native Americans to live the life they wanted them to live, which was a life of Christianity and obedience to the Spanish government.
Now let's go talk to a Spanish missionary. Why did the Spanish come to California to establish the missions?
In 1769, King Charles III ordered some of us missionaries, with the aid of Spanish soldiers, to enter Californian territory to begin the establishment of the mission system. I believe the purpose of this mission system was to spread Christianity among the Indians by baptizing them, but I knew that the king was using us to peacefully civilize the Indians and establish a Spanish colony.
What was the original plan for the mission system?
We intended to establish the missions and control them for about 10 years so that they would be well established before we left them in the control of the Indians. Upon arrival to the area, we saw the Indians were very primitive and uneducated. They only knew how to use various items for building and tool making. We decided to help them learn how to raise crops and animals and become a more disciplined and educated civilization. We taught them new skills to become more self-sufficient and educated them about our modern lifestyles in Spain.
What effect did the Spanish missionaries have on your tribe when they arrived?
The arrival of the Spanish brought many problems and hardships for my tribe. They forced us to do manual labor during harsh conditions, even though many of us were suffering from the diseases that they had given to us. More than half of the tribe died from diseases that they brought from Spain because our bodies were not accustomed to them. They forced our children to go to school away from us, which caused many families to be separated. The children were taught about the Spanish culture and language, which took away from our freedom to teach them about the tribe ideals and morals.
Did you and your tribe try to gain back control of your lives?
We continued to perform our cultural practices in secret, even though we were forbidden to do so, and many people from our tribe escaped the labor camps they put us into. We also tried to fight back, but the soldiers usually shut us down with their advanced weaponry. For 65 years, our tribe has been under the control of the missionaries.
The Mexican government secularized the mission system in 1834 with the intention that each mission community would become a town with its own government. With the American push out west due to the gold rush, Indians' rights continued to be overlooked and oppressed. The Spanish mission soldiers were the first to begin controlling the Indians, which began a cruel pattern for many, many more years to come. It was not until 1924 that the United States government granted citizenship to all Native Americans born in the U.S. Now that we have explored the facts from before, during, and after the mission system, let's put together our case file.
We will start by giving you a quick assessment to make sure you are paying attention and got all the facts straight.
As you can see, the mission system was not completely beneficial and caused many problems along the way for the Native Americans. The missionaries took too long to let go of their control, which further weakened the Native Americans despite the missionaries' good intentions to baptize and colonize the Indians.